and I mean go to Hajj, to Mecca, or go to church or whatever, without having any windows to your God. So that is no religion, according to Rumi. Therefore, in Rumi's sense, there are two different religions, a collective religion and a personal religion. Church, mosque, pilgrimage to Mecca, and collective prayers and so on, all these are collective religion, which has got sometimes nothing to do with the real religion. And then you have got an individual, personal religion, the window, the personal window that you open to the universe, to God, and so on. That is the essence of religion. And here, of course, love comes in. And in this particular sense, all religions become one and the same. So he was a pluralist, in the real sense of the word, a pluralist through love, and thanks to love. Theologians never can reconcile with each other. Their disputes and their debates are eternal, and they are always at war. This is their witness. This is the requirement of their profession. They cannot, I mean, their arguments and their ideas are never compatible. They cannot reconcile with each other. But lovers are one and the same. So his pluralism is based on love, on certainty, on selflessness, on courageousness, and so on and so forth. So this is my last point. He says as nazargah hasti maqz wujud ikhtilaf mu'min و gabr و yahud. It is only because of the point of views that Jews and Muslims and Christians and Zoroastrians are different. When the point of view become one with all these religions, you will see that they will become one. And that oneness and that single point of view from which you will see, I mean, all diversities as unity, is the point of view of love. So this is the religion of love, and those are the characteristics of the lovers and the of loverhood. So let us pray at the end that perhaps God may bestow upon us some love and loverhood. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Soroush, for your presentation. A couple of notes before question answer. One, the handout that we passed around is from the book entitled The Sufi Path of Love. The author is William Chittick, and it was published by State University of New York Press in Albany in 1983.
Silence. That is, again, one of the main characteristics of love. So, no wonder, no wonder. Oh, please. Sorry, does exist. Do you know that sun will rise tomorrow? This, no, you are certain, but you are, I mean, there are false certainties as well. I mean, especially the example that you give, this is one of the well-known examples among philosophers of science. In order to explain that induction does not work, they usually mention the same example. They say, though sun has rise for millions of times, we are not certain at all that it will rise tomorrow as well. So no certainty. Now, from the point of view of religion as well, I mean, if you are a religious person, after all, this world will come to an end. And the last day means the day after there would not be neither sun nor moon, nothing else. Therefore, we are not really certain that the sun will rise tomorrow. It is only an induction. An induction, according to philosophers, I don't think that there is any philosopher who opposes that, who does not accept that. An induction never creates or produces certainty. It is only a likeliness. Yes, it is very likely, you might say, very likely. But it doesn't mean that it is 100% sure. that the sun will rise, nor for that matter any other thing, any other theory of science. We are not certain. We are just assume it. And as I said, this is because of the experiences of the life. We have to assume it in order to live, because we promise others, because we plan, and for all this. So we assume that the sun will rise tomorrow, but nobody is certain. And if there is such a certainty, it is only an inductive certainty, which is not a real certainty.
More questions?
Yeah, assassin.
And last week at the end of the lecture, I asked you a question about captivity, and your response was you have to be very careful. So I'll try to be very careful in saying this question before I actually have the forum. But when it comes to the following, I have a story that I heard once about the group of assassins and where it came from. It's a little different than the one that you told, but where is that relationship between love and captivity and following and action in love when it comes to following or acting as Rumi would sort of guide us through his words?
But you didn't tell us your story of assassins.
Oh,
I mean,
and my friend Buddha told me that that there was these soldiers that were put to sleep or drugged, and or followers of someone, and while they were drugged, they were dragged to this nirvana place where they were surrounded sort of in a harem situation, and that they were told in this environment that they were dead, and that this is heaven and this is the reward for martyrdom, so you must go and kill now. And then they were put back in their original environment and woke up and therefore believed that if they followed the code of the assassin, then they would go to heaven or receive this nirvana, and basically it was a trick.
well, I mean, there are a lot of myths about these assassins, because after all, they were a secret sect, you see, and because of this, there have been a lot of, as I said, myths about their life and their style of behavior and their political activities and their assassinations, which they actually made those assassinations. You know, for example, Nizam al-Mulk, which is one of the greatest viziers in the whole Islamic world of the 4th century, he was assassinated by these people. And even the names of the people who were assassinated are now in books of history. So it is no secret about this particular way and particular action that they did. But how they did it and what was in their mind and how they were trained in order to do it, and where from did they bring their courage in order to do it, and their camps and so on and so forth. So all these are, I mean, very cloudy. We do not know much about them. And because of this cloudiness, as I said, a lot of myth has been written about them. So, yes, you are right. Actually, you can read about them that they were promised to be rewarded the heavens, or perhaps they were dragged, or, as I said, used some grass and so on. And in their state of mind, they thought that they were already in heavens and so on. But they were originally a political sect, of course, based on a particular reading of religion, of Shiism. They were a sect of Shiis. And in one of their main teachings was that the day of resurrection has come. Okay, now we are living as if after our death.